Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in the Minecraft Creative Builds world in my Builder Town area. And we started on this yellow, sunshine yellow house in the last episode, and we got in the front of the build with 4 windows, the side of the build which has just got the door and a path and a little sort of porch area here with the path that leads round to the back. At the back of the house we've got a beautiful pond in our garden, but we've got 3 windows and a door. This is the back door of the house here, so the front door or main door to the house is actually on the side of the building. Because we're on a corner plot here, this actually means that we've got 2 sides which are visible from the road, but this is the side I designed to be the front of the building. So that's your main or front door here, which is actually on the side, so you don't really have a front door in this house, if you see what I mean. So I filled in the walls at the side, and we will be adding some windows to that later, but we also need a roof for our build. So I'm going to stick with the yellow theme. You can of course use a different style of block if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the what's the official name? The end stone brick slab. For my roof, I'm going to go across the top of the wall with the slab all the way around the build, and we're going to make it like a graduated roof that goes up into a point in the centre. So we're going to go on a slight incline from all 4 directions and meet at a point in the middle, which is why I said in the last episode that there isn't really going to be much space in the loft. So you're probably not going to want or need access to this loft space, because I just don't think it's going to be very big. Of course you can always try and put something in there, and let me know if you come up with something good. I want the roof to extend by 1 on the side, so we're going to take it down to the top half of the block here like this, all the way around the build. This is actually going to take quite a long time, isn't it, to do this? And don't forget to do the corner so that you have a proper square shape to the build. We should still leave us a half a block gap for above the windows there. There we go. Let's just keep going around, and then, as I said, we'll just keep going along as we... Am I going to have my problem with placing blocks in the wrong place again this episode? I hope not. I had a bit of a problem with that in the last episode, didn't I? I couldn't speak and I couldn't place blocks in the right place either. We definitely don't want that to happen all the time. So that's the first 2 rows, and then we're going to want to come in here. I think we're going to have to place a placeholder block there for the corner so that we can actually get the next row going, and then just keep going all the way around. There we go. And then slowly it becomes smaller on each row, so each row should become that little bit quicker to place, and I just keep doing that, so you come in by 1 block in every row, and you go up by half a block on every row, and eventually we will meet in the middle. When I'm doing a project like this, I never know whether to continue keep it on camera or to cut these bits out, because I think you've got the idea of what I'm trying to do. So it's like I said, I'm never sure whether to keep putting it on camera or to stop. Right, so we're going to use that as a placeholder and come up by 1. Oh, somebody's up my... So I've continued this off camera for a little bit, just to cut down on the amount of time you're watching me just repetitively place the same blocks every place. And right in the centre now, you see we've got 2 blocks, so let's fill that in and then just put 2 blocks on top. And that is our roof, and you can see what I mean, it's like a little pyramid structure on the house. So that is the front of our house. See? So if I just come a tiny bit down here, tiny bit in, and we can take a screenshot of that for the beginning of the build, I think. Or does it look better? You see, from the floor you can't really see the roof, but from the top it actually looks like a nice graduated little pyramid thing on the top. See? Like that. I'm quite happy with that. It is quite a cheerful little house, isn't it? Hope you like that. So what I was thinking for the actual property itself is I would use the end stone brick wall to make a wall around the build as well. So we'll come to the side of the path and then just make a little wall all the way around the property boundary. So you decide where your property boundary is in your own set of buildings and just put the fence around. I haven't really put many fences in the builds for this little town, have I? So we just put a little wall all the way around the plot of land that you decide belongs with this particular house. So leave a little gap for where the paths are. We've already put the paths in. Now for my house I want to go to where the pond is and leave... oh, come on, let's get the piece of grass out, it doesn't look nice. So I want the pond to kind of be part of our build, so I'm going to go to the edge of... well, this is the extent of my road so far, so I'm going to go to the end of the road here. So I'm kind of thinking that this whole of this pond belongs in this garden. But that's for mine, but it depends where you want your garden to be. So if you said that's as far as the garden, it's just a little garden, you know, you'd run a path across here like this to decide where your boundaries are for your build. And then of course you can fill in your own garden depending on how big the plot of land is that you think you own. So I think I'm going to give them a small little garden at the side here. So I think I'm going to go like across here like this and then run it to the road here. So we've got a little bit of space for building a small garden on the side of this house. And so that's my property side like that. So that's the exterior bit done. Also where I've got these doors, I think that looks very plain, so I think what I would like to do is put just above the... can I actually fit this in, because there's always a tree in my space. Just put the stairs above where the door is, like so. So 2 stairs right above the door and then turn the corner in. Wherever I build I've got animals in my way or trees in my way, haven't I? So can we get in and put the turn there? Beautiful. Right, so go around the back. It'll be easier to do on this back window, won't it? Because I've got a lot more space because this is open. So put the stairs directly above where the door is and then turn like so. So when you're stood trying to unlock your door, you'll actually be in this little overhang section. So I think that looks much nicer for the door, and it also matches the windows, you see, because it's got that little neat graduated turning, and that of course also matches the roof that we've got now. So now it's time to think about what we want on the interior, because we've now got all the exterior. So we are going to probably want some windows, but I'm not 100% sure exactly on the sides of the building where we're going to want the windows. I think it'll be easier to determine where you want to place them based on what you do with the interior, and then you place the windows deciding on how you've done the side. So let me give you an idea of what I'm thinking for these side windows. I'm thinking that they'll be a lot simpler. So this is where we've got the wall. So I'm thinking you come in 2 and let's see, so make sure. So this is where the floor is, so this is where the bottom of the window would be. So you come in 1, 2, and then I think you place a stair block, and then you go 1, 2, 3, and then you place the stair block. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the side windows, so that they're as tall as this, but they're only 1 wide, and so you've just got a sill above and below. And then I think you're going to actually place the glass this time there. But you could do it differently. You could try and make them little bay windows. You could put the glass around here. Let me show you what I mean. So instead of being like that, if you don't like the interior windows, which I kind of do for the side, you could turn the stairs to the side like so. Oop. No, it needs to be an upside down turn like that. Has it done that properly? Yeah, like that. And then do the same on the top. Oop. See, you're placing blocks in the wrong place again. So this time what you would do is you would place the glass up like that, there and there, and then just place them 1, 2, 3 like that. So you've got the sticky out windows again, but it's a much smaller one. Actually, I kind of like that. I do kind of like that actually. So we've got 1, 2. So it's on the second one. So if we do the same at the back, if I can get in for the space of the tree. So that's where the floor is. So this is where these are. So 1, 2. Place the block on the third one. Turn it there. Turn it there. Knock out 1, 2, 3. Place the stair. Turn it there and turn it there. I'm a bit tight with the trees. And then grab your glass, and you want it to go up the side of the window there and up the side of the window here, and then just turn it into the side like that. Or as I said, you could just put a windowsill top and bottom. You can either use the stair or you could just use the half slab if you like, and then just put the glass top to bottom. And that's not right because that's not turned. Let's go up a little bit to try and get round the tree a little bit better, and then curl it. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? And then of course we've got the entranceway in the middle, so you wouldn't have anything there, and then you've got to go up again. So if you follow the level of the stairs around here, so you know you want that there, there's 1, 2, 3, 1 there, turn it at the top and the bottom so that you've got that graduated shape, and then add your yellow. So I hope that's given you some ideas for how you can adapt the windows a little bit on your builds. And of course I'd love it if anybody just builds the build, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so go back to the stairs, follow it round from this corner. Oops. 1, 2, 3. So 2 at the side, and then on the third one you put the blocks and then turn them like so, and then add the window top and bottom like so. And then of course we want to find the centre of the build, and we want to grab our end stone bricks again, and we want to come right up above. Where's that? It's alright, so 1, 2 for where the door is. So this one's going to be slightly different because it's going to be a little bit wider because I want to make it the same width as the door. So turn the 2, and then we take out 1, 2, 2 wide, 3 tall, and then put stairs and turn them at the corners. And then we want to put in, oh, that's not glass, kitty, that's glass. Glass looks much better than terracotta, and as I said, the yellow walls you can make terracotta. So that is my idea for the side of the building, like so. And then we want to do the same on this side as we've just done on the other side. So we want to grab our stairs. So make sure you've got the height right. You come round the corner here. So you've got floor, and then we want the blocks here, but we want 1, 2, and then we want it on the third one. Turn it. Take 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Put the block, turn it, do the same from the other side. So count 1, 1, 2, then on the third one, 1, 2, 3 out, 1 above, do the curlies at the side so that you've got that graduated shape, just nice like that. And then we need to find the middle. Where's the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Kitty, what you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so it's those two and the curl. Like so. And then knock the middle two out. 1, 2, 3. Upside down stairs and curl them round the side like so. Grab your glass, put it in all of the windows. Curl it round the side, curl it round the side. And then we've got these beautiful bay windows all the way around, and we've got small ones and big ones, so we've got different sizes and shapes, and we're giving all that variation and making it look really pretty. And I've stuck with the yellow colour scheme all the way out, and then we want to go up so it's one full block above, so one full block space, and then we put the next window, so one full block of space, and then we put the window, one full block of space, and then we put the window, and then we can start to curl the bottoms around like so, and then we're nearly done with the windows, and then we've just got the interior. So knock out 1, 2, 3, knock out 1, 2, 3, but we make this one too wide, and then we knock out 1, 2, 3, and we want to put the sill at the top of the window in all three of these, and then pop the glass in, and then the exterior is completely finished now, apart from putting in whatever sort of flowers you might want for your garden. That will of course vary depending on how much space you've got and what foliage or flowers you would like to add to the garden for your house. So let's just finish off these windows, and then I'll show you what I was thinking for the interior. And of course you can do the interior any way you want for your build. You can change the interior any way you want. There's plenty of space inside the building for you to determine what sort of rooms you might want on the two floors that we've got. As I said, there's not much space in the roof. I don't think you could really use that for anything, because I've used that quite sharp, steep incline on the roof. So that's the back of the house. Here is the side of the house, which in my case is also on the road because I'm on a corner plot. There's the front of my house, and there is the side with the main door in the centre, slightly obscured by the tree, but I think you can see. And then we've got that sharply pitched, graduated from each side roof, which I think looks absolutely beautiful. So let me just quickly show you what I was thinking for the interior walls. So we'll go back to our yellow concrete again to take a look at this. So what I was thinking, and I think you've got an idea of what I was thinking with where these windows have been placed on these side walls. I was thinking we'll have a 2 wide stairway going up. Of course, if you want to put in a basement, you'd run a second set of stairs underneath the first set of stairs. So I was thinking we would want 2 wide stairs going up and down. So I want to go straight from this hallway where you walk into the house here. So you want a tiny hallway here, and then I want access to the front and the back. So what I'm thinking is we start right next to the door. There and there. And then we leave a door space to our kitchen area and a door space to our living room. So this wall goes all the way across to the other side, and then it will fill all of this in top to bottom. But I was also thinking that we could also have a door at this side of the room and also here. And that this will be a mudroom to the back garden, so I want to give one extra space at the side of the door here to make this little mudroom. So I'm going to bring this forward. Here we'll come forward by 2 blocks and leave a door space here, and then this will all meet here. So I just want to give you my idea of a layout. So let me just put the base in. We're going to need lights, aren't we? It's a little bit dark. Can I use the lanterns, or is that just going to be, is that not going to, is that, will that be bright enough? Right, so one in from the corner, one in from the corner, one in from the corner, and where's the corner going to be? Right, so I'm thinking this area here would be the, right, so here's the front door, so you come into a little walkway along here, which will be access to stairs. So here's my floor plan ID. So you come in the main door and you've got a choice between going into the front room over in that direction or to the kitchen in this direction. The kitchen then leads through into a small mudroom, but there's also a door that leads through underneath the stairs area, so you'll have a small storage area under the stairs, and then you can come through to the living room over here, and this is the living room again, and we're back to the front. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I will fill in the rest of the walls in a little minute. Let's put a few lights in just to make it a little bit easier to see. Wow, this is a little bit, right, so we've got a bit more light. So living room, main door, kitchen, mudroom, stairs, access. Right, so let's put the stairs in. I'm going to use the end stone brick again. Right, so I want to come from the main door. We've got stairs here. I want to come through 2 forward, 1, 2, and then I'm going to start with the stairs, and we're going to use the uppy downy stairs. So upside down, right way up. Oop, need to float upside down, right way up. This makes me slightly dizzy sometimes with all the flipping forward and backwards. Hope that doesn't make you feel dizzy. Turning around, turning around, turning around, turning around. And then of course, because this is where we've got the stairs, we are going to need to knock out. Because of the way I'm planning to do it, I'm actually going to knock the whole thing out, because I'm not right to the front door. I'm going to knock this out because of the way I'm doing it. You might want to keep that in and just knock out enough space for the stairs to get to the upper story if you use a different layout to the one that I'm using. Oops, right, I need to put the upside down ones there, and then we're at the right level here, like this. So what I want to do, of course, is continue the yellow concrete. So we are definitely going to want to put the concrete at either side of this window again on this floor. Oops. Need more of the lanterns, can't see very well again. Right, where's the walls? The wall's going to go there. So I'm going to try and place these in the same sort of orientation. Then we're going to want some above there. There we go. And then in the front plenty of light for you to be able to see. So let me do the floor plan for the upstairs again. So what I would like to do is come 2 forward from the window here. Then I'm going to want space for a door. So 1, 2, or we could do double doors. Let's do double doors. And then I'm going to run this wall along, right along where that is, like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn one of these rooms into a bedroom and then the other one into a library. But of course you could turn it into multiple rooms. You don't have to do what I've done. You can make this your own sort of space. So that's basically my floor plan. I think of 2 big rooms, so I was going to turn this one into a library space, office space, and then the other one into a bedroom. But you could of course not take all this space out here and then leave space at the side to come round, so you can make more than 2 rooms upstairs. You can make 4 rooms if you wanted, like we did in the Rainbow Mansion, and make extra bedrooms and things. But I think that's my plan for the interior, like that. So that's my idea for the interior, and I think we'll come back for one more episode once I've finished putting all the walls in, and I'll do my own take on the interior. So hope you'll come back and see what I choose to do with the interior, and of course you can change the interior to be any way you want it on your own particular build. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming! Just a quick look inside the house now that I've added all the interior walls. As you come in, you've got the stairs right here with the floor to ceiling double height entryway. To this side you've got a great big open plan lounge area, and at the back there's a little door that leads through underneath the stairs to the mudroom area and the back door. This is the kitchen area and the little mudroom area here with the back door and the little storage space under the stairs and access back to the lounge. And then if you go up the stairs, we've got this big open plan space here, and then we've got 2 huge rooms down here. I think one of them will be a library stroke study area with desks and things for working, say one of the people that lives here works from home, and then a huge bedroom. Well, you might even have a bedroom sitting area. Of course you could put a bathroom at the end and make it an ensuite bedroom, or you could of course add extra walkways at the end of the room and turn the whole thing into more bedrooms upstairs perhaps. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you when I come back to do the interior.